Yeah.
I got to the part where it stopped. I haven't watched. I don't know. Have they released the last end of the season yet?
Oh shit! You made it past episode 2.
Yep.
Laura and I made it to literally the end of episode 2. Looked at each other and went, "We're not going to watch this."
Nah.
I spent most of it on my phone. It was so bad.
Hey, I've got a different title on Twitch. Good. The title
Oops.
for this stream is "Please let this be a different title."
What were the previous ones?
The last like 5 videos have been killing bugs. Hoorah!
Bugs?
Bugs.
Wait, bug?
I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room.
That escape in the last one was so crazy.
Yeah, Max's jump now. It's okay. Was
We really,
the biggest.
to be fair, we should have gone before he even asked. Like hesitating just for a moment. You know what? I don't even think we would have made it if we left at any point. When I rewatched it back,
No, you
it was
would have
just
done. I made it.
No, don't even try and convince me that I could have survived.
Yeah,
I want to
there was-
live in
there
the
was no
world
way.
where I.
You know what happened, Tom? Is we listened to Max.
Not only did we listen to Max, I made the foolish mistake of believing that Charlie was going to accompany me. But just like I should have learned in Left 4 Dead, is that Charlie will run ahead and leave you for dead. So I was like, come on, Charlie, we'll jump together. And as we jumped, he just went left and all the bugs went right. And I just watched him, like, jetpack away. He was like, Charlie, away! As he flew off and I was pecked to death.
Hi. Sorry, mate.
There he is. It's alright.
That's the huffer
Right.
himself.
Jump now. No!
I'll jump after you guys.
Oh, I'm scared.
Once you prove it's safe, I'll follow you.
It sucked because I climbed the pipe thinking there's no bugs going to climb this pipe. Turned around, there's like 12
Oh,
bugs.
yeah, sorry about that.
No, I was
All I had,
saying
I was,
we should have left before you even told us to leave. Then we would have been okay.
yeah.
Yeah, see, I
Hesitate.
turned around to come back for you guys and died as a result.
Yeah,
That was
I
how
don't know what
committed
happened
to the
to Dan.
cause I was.
How Dan made it of all people.
Because Dan left when I did. He was in front of me, I think.
I was at the front.
slow tank.
He was at the front, that's how.
Oh, Tom haircut.
Yeah, haircut today.
Nice.
How's it
Only one
looking?
as well. It's very clean. It's the Tomothy.
The one and only.
Right. Are we all ready? Has everyone got their drink of choice? Everyone got a bevy?
I could technically get a bevy, but if we're ready to start, I'll get it later.
I mean, I need to actually go grab my glasses because I can't see shit at the moment. Sorry.
What are you drinking, you lot? Is it sticking to water, tea, or are you going alcoholic? Mid-sound.
Alcoholic. It's a Saturday, Tom.
Is that Vimto?
That's what I was asking.
Right, Jesus Christ.
Who remembers Vimto though?
I'd still drink Vimto squash.
Fizzy Vimto
Hang.
is like so good.
They still sell it in the weird takeaways near my house.
Oh really? I haven't seen it in ages. I remember Lilt as well. Lilt used to be good.
I think Lilt's been
And
discontinued.
Lilt is good.
Yeah, I thought it had as well.
I think you can get it from abroad.
Yeah. I don't know why, but it's like when you go abroad and you have like a Tango or a Fanta, and they're always so much better than like UK Fantas.
It's
Yeah.
because they got more sugar and shit in.
Sugar tax.
Is that what you say when I come give you some kisses? Sugar tax. I am your neighbour. Give me some sugar. Yeah, go get a drink. I'll go get a Coke actually. And I might put a body in it. We're all being naughty.
Not like we drank a whole bottle of red wine yesterday. Can I have some cola?
A bottle of red
No.
wine between you two.
With weed, so.
Yeah, pussies. Polish a bottle of wine a night.
Coming from the puddle.
Oh,
Coming
well, it's a bit late now.
Yeah, this is true.
You got a new camera, Max?
No.
Or is it just because there's daylight in your room for once?
Yeah,
Huh?
no, there's light in my room. You like light. Come on, you bastard, work. Well, this isn't eerie music. Oh, right, yeah, I remember where we are now.
Yeah. We're in the fun place.
We're all about to die.
I'm upside down.
Oh, yeah, we are upside down.
Somebody screamed.
Oh, yeah, and someone's going to get my arrow back.
You are.
I'll repeat that. Someone's going to get my arrow back.
I did text Alex about this. Let me
He
read
said
what
no,
he
didn't
said.
he?
No, he said something better than that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not lost. That's what he said. It'll come back.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. Got my notes. Everyone ready?
Yeesh.
Got my notes.
Is Francesca back?
Yep, I'm back.
All right. Okay. Previously on last. What happened last session was Girion took you to his little hamlet village. You saw its wanton destruction as you arrived. Just absolute desolation. It was already a small, maybe a sheep farm or a cattle farm, but no crops were growing here, no cattle was alive here. Just burned out homes and probably stained soil, red and ripe with blood. You found the small shrine that used to be a altar to Solace, like just a pretty typical like village altar. They probably didn't have a priest here or anything like that. But something had changed. A darkness had grown, and a deep tunnel had been-
Darkness. Sorry.
a deep -1 health for right now. I know. Suddenly, like this deep, dark cave had been. Max, you fucked it up. This staircase had been dug out, and the cave had been excavated. Deep down, you slowly climbed or descended even. The walls were this obsidian black and covered in this oozing, thick, viscous black liquid that seemed to almost repeat continuously, as if it was on a conveyor belt going round the walls. And before you stretched this black wrought iron door, heavy and built into the wall. As you opened it with all your strength, you entered into a pitch black room. Magic waning, you had to rely on the torches that Girion had brought. Lighting them, you could hardly see even 4 feet in front of you. This heavy, thick darkness and large, empty space where the ceiling was so close it was almost like you were struggling to breathe. 2 of you went off into the darkness to explore. The rest of you, as you returned to find the door, you found that you were now upside down. The darkness had somehow disorientated you. Touching the door, Lulan, Girion, and Freya had righted themselves, or perhaps turned themselves upside down. Maybe the door was upside down, who knows? Meanwhile, Devlin and Angel were still on the ceiling and/or floor. Into the darkness, the troublesome duo of Voltram and Reiner extinguished their torches and explored as far deep as they could. They went east, west, maybe they went north and south, up and down, who knows? They did, however, find a staircase each. Each one descending and ascending. Once more they collided with each other. In total pitch black, they turned and went back up the stairs, thinking they heard a scream. Meanwhile, Devlan and Angel went left, Lulan, Freya, and Girion went right. The plan was to keep an eye on one another until the torches waned and started to thin, and then they would double back and regroup. However...
Do you want to hear this, sorry? Because I haven't actually heard what's going on.
Yeah, it is fine, it is fine.
Okay.
I was thinking about this, but there's not enough private channels to continue it like that. And we want it to be on recording. However, Girion's torch was suddenly extinguished as he vanished into the darkness, pulled under in the black liquid. Lulan and Freya grabbed hold of one another to steady each other's balance, now in pitch black. Devlin and Angel, sensing something was wrong, doubled back, only to find nothing but an empty torch. That's where we've left off. Any questions before we begin?
There was so much more information there than what I knew leaving last time. So we found an empty torch, and Gerion confirmed got pulled down into the darkness.
Well, Angel doesn't know that.
Well, all you said last time was he disappeared.
Yeah, he just disappeared into the darkness. So just
Who was with
imagine,
Garion? Who was looking after my Garion?
Well, he was
Guess
holding the
who?
torch for Lulan and Freya.
Oh, fuck's sake, girls.
Hmm.
You're not even with us.
Yeah, but you have one job to look after one guy.
So what you know for a fact is that you're trapped here. There is an unnerving sense of being stuck. The door no longer moves. Instead, it seems to change the very positioning of the hall that you're in. As in the ceiling to floor. As you've seen.
The door does that, or
Well, you pushing against it certainly did. So, who would like to begin?
You pick.
Why don't we start with Vulture? Why don't we start with Vulture and Reiner? You just heard a scream and you reclimb the stairs.
See, I remember it being the scream of a beautiful woman, and then you've just told me it's probably Garion. So there's clearly something going on in the walls. It's changing the sound.
You climb these stairs and it's almost like you're running up an escalator. Like the feeling is that these stairs are moving down for you. For Reiner, it feels like nothing at all, but for Voltrim, it's almost like you're running up a descending escalator. You also notice that while there should be like a pitter patter, right, of water under your feet, like you're running for a puddle, there is no sound.
Oh, this is so weird. Okay, I'll stop. And if I stand still, I'm not going backwards.
You slowly are going backwards.
What about me?
You're fine. Like the stairs are doing absolutely nothing to you.
I feel like he wants you to go that way. How about I go this way?
Do we go with the flow?
What? I want to check out the scream.
Oh, yeah, so do I, but...
I love how while this conversation's happening, like Voltrim's just slowly going down. Yeah.
What do you want to do? Stay together? Split up?
I'd rather stay together, but this doesn't seem to be the right way. And I can't tell if it's because it doesn't want me to go this way, as I keep like trying to catch up, or if it's because we're reading this wrong.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with the flow on this one. Go back and help whoever that is. If I can, I'll be there, and I'll just kind of let myself fall down the stairs.
Reiner's gonna continue up then.
Within seconds, the moment you're no longer with Voltrim, you get back to the hall. Voltrim, you keep going down the stairs, and like as you turn around, again you can see nothing in front of you. You can't even see your own head or your own nose. Suddenly, you'll feel this as you hit into a solid object.
Hello?
That's not,
Is it-
nothing. That was you that grunted.
Was it a person? Is it a...
Feeling around now in the dark, you notice your hand catches like a slick doorknob.
Oh. Oh no. I don't want to do this alone. Ryder!
Reiner doesn't hear you.
As ill as I am to do that. Okay. I'm gonna start fighting my way back up the stairs again.
As you turn, you put your foot up to go up a step, and your foot just hits the floor, and you kind of fall forwards, slamming immediately into a wall. You've got about 2 feet left and right. You're enclosed almost in like a chimney.
What about up?
I mean, you can't reach the ceiling anyway.
Right. No choice but to go through.
The door opens with ease. As it like opens, your eyes are somewhat blinded by this light, and you stride through. Reiner, you get to this big. You get back to this empty, dark hall. You know this because the steps just suddenly stop, and again, you have this like when you fall in a dream, like
Yeah, you got to take that step. Yeah. Can I see anything?
Nothing at all.
I'm just gonna run forward.
You are sorry. Have you got a question, Voltron?
I was gonna do something, but I'll wait till it's my turn again.
Reiner, as you're running, you trip over something. You hear this like scattering around. Looking down, you've tripped over your arrow and chain.
Okay, can I pick it up and put it in my bag?
Yep.
But the door's not anywhere.
Not that you can see.
Have I got anything on me that I can kind of chuck to the side? Which is,
I mean, you got your arrows, your regular arrows.
I don't want to use arrows. Can I get like some bronze coins or something? Because I'm sure I have some of that.
Yeah.
And literally just chuck one to either side again, like northeast, southwest.
You hear nothing.
Okay, continuing just to run forward.
As you're running, like you have this feeling that you're running towards something. You don't know why you feel this. You don't know where it's come from, but you know that you're almost like when you feel like you're heading the right way.
Yeah.
Like you found a shortcut and you know it's going to be quicker than just the long route home. And within seconds, you slam into this door. Again, this slick black doorknob, and this wrought iron door, not the same shape or size as the one that you've entered to enter this place to begin with.
That's
But
a completely different door.
Yeah.
Ryan's not going to think twice. He's going to open the door.
You're somewhat blinded by this white light as you enter. Angel Devlan, you've found this empty torch that's been extinguished.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Not really. Can we see anything weird about the torch?
It's just gone out.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah. You've got a lightable torch in your inventory.
Let's light it up.
So you sparked your flint and steel. Now you've both got a torch each, basically. The light has increased somewhat, but again, the moment that the flames of the torch are out of bounds of anything, it's just pitch black.
Alright, I'm going to try something, even though magic seems to be suppressed. What I want to attempt to do is fire 3 lightning birds into different directions to light up the whole space.
Roll 3 d20s for me.
The first one was a 4.
Nothing happens.
The second one was an 11.
As you spark, like a tiny little bird falls out and hits the floor.
And a 7.
Again, just... yeah. Performance issues.
I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, you better not. Alright. Let's try the old-fashioned tactic. Hello!
The voice doesn't echo.
It doesn't echo.
No.
Alright. Are we near the... Can we see the gate that we started on?
You're in the middle of just pitch black.
Well, this is going well.
Alright. What do you bring to the party? Well, do you have any sort of special skills? Navigator?
I mean, my perception is quite good, but there's not a lot to perceive here. It's kind of black.
Yeah, great.
I think we tried that already.
Really glad I brought you along.
Just a big wet black.
Okay. How about... I should have done this earlier. I'm going to see if I can create a hologram of myself.
Your ring works, but the hologram is like 3 foot tall and like glitched all over. So like its nose is on the back of its head, and it's and it's before you. While magic works, it's heavily suppressed here.
I'm going to undo that.
Pretty adamant.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to delete that.
Yeah. Kill me! As it disappears.
Do I come with the knowledge of what it just went through there?
You don't feel its pain, but you saw through its eyes, and it's like one eye was there and one eye was looking down at the floor. So you're like, oh, feel a bit disorientated.
How about we just pick a direction and walk.
That works for me.
All right. Let's
You're just gonna.
do it.
Which way would you like to walk? Left, right, forward, or back?
Do we even know the directions at this point? I think let's pick left.
Let's do it.
The two of them just start trotting on. Lulan and Freya.
Oh, so we're against the wall, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we just continue going forward, but against the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, not go
I'm
back.
holding on to you.
Not worried
Yeah.
that you've just lost Garion or anything. That's fine.
Hush, Reiner, you're not there. We're just going to go forward.
Correct.
As you keep walking, the further you walk, somewhat like fatigue. Like it feels like you've been walking for hours. Then it feels like you've been walking for days. Nothing changes. Just the wall to your left. You just keep on trotting on, over and over again. 1 foot in front of another. You'll occasionally have to sip from your hip flask, get some water, and like your belly start to rumble. The sense of time is long gone, and you're somewhat tired.
Okay.
This doesn't seem like it's working. I don't know what to do. I don't really want to be alone.
I feel like we're going to have to go in the void. In the middle.
Together or?
I don't know. Let's try it together, and if it doesn't work, then I think we're going to have to split up. I have a feeling that this only works if you're alone. But let's go together in the void. Fuck it.
Okay.
As you walk into the center,
But we're holding hands, though. We're like linked.
You hear like a dripping noise, Lulan. You hear like a drip, 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 drip.
I think I hear something.
Can Freya hear it or not?
Freya can't hear it.
Okay.
It sounds like water.
I can't hear anything.
Can
Can
I
we-
start dragging her towards the wall where I think I hear the noise?
Yeah, you continue walking over and over, and to the point that you walk through a wall that Freya sees. And Freya
Wait.
just stops slamming into this wall.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
So wait. Can I see the wall, but
Yeah,
Lulan
Lulan
can't? But
can't,
Lulan's in the wall.
Yeah, she
Right.
walks from your eyes. She like melds through this almost black liquid water.
But in Lulan's point of view, she's just
just
walked
walking.
forward.
Yeah,
Right. Lulan, like,
Where did you go? Why aren't you following?
I can't go any further. You've walked in.
All Lulan can see is you mouthing things.
Oh, fuck.
Can I try and walk back through the waterfall?
You can't walk back that way. Something's stopping you.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Turning
I
around,
know.
Lulan, you see what the dripping noise was.
Oh,
A
see.
statue lies before you, or stands before you. Its arms out like that, and the black liquid is like pouring over the statue, and they're just dripping back onto the floor.
Right, can Freya hand gesture it? Because I felt like Freya knows that this is you got to go individually in this. So I'm just gonna say just go.
Try sign language that now, then.
Yeah.
Leland, visibly not happy, but nods her head.
Can Freya just put her hand on the shimmery wall?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
the
do this.
the cold black liquid pours over you.
Leland will do the same over
Who
her hand.
had the torch out of the two of you?
I did, because Freya had.
Freya's
No,
now
did
the
From
torch.
where?
Did
Oh,
Garion
no,
have
from
it?
where?
Freya has a little
Garrett.
finger fire.
Yeah, I've got the
Garion
finger
has one as
fire.
well.
I've got my little.
Yeah. Tiny blue flame, so you're
Yeah.
basically almost complete pitch black.
Yeah.
With just like a slight blue light.
Yeah.
Lulan, we'll do you first. So you see this statue before you.
I'm going to point to my eyes and say I, and then see something and sort of gesture and then wave goodbye.
Freya just sees a wall. She
Oh.
can't see you.
Okay.
Oh, I had the light.
Yeah, she can't. There's just a wall in front of her, like a solid object.
So I didn't see her gesture to me
Yeah,
about.
no,
You can.
to
you
go.
can.
Oh,
But I
I'll,
can't see her.
Mhm.
I'll tap twice and then
No
tap on the
sound.
wall twice. Does she feel the vibration?
So Freya's in the darkness going like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. I turn towards the statue and I go inspect the weird goopy thing.
So the statue, as you move, it goes like its arms move like statically and like not aggressively, sorry, agitatingly, like slowly, and point to the left.
Can I inspect the statue itself? Or
The liquid is pouring over it so quickly you can't even like get it off to see what the statue was or looked like before.
can I, not even if I use my sword, like put it on the surface so it sort of cascades?
So
Over the
while it
top of
pours
it.
over for a split second, you see that it's like an empty mannequin.
Ah. Okay. I guess I head towards where it pointed.
Angel and Devlan, you come across a statue with its arms out, liquid pooling over it.
What the hell is that? I'm gonna pull my rapier sword out.
Nothing happens.
Can I just like put the end of my spear under it, see if anything happens as it gets dripped on?
No, just the spear just feels cold whenever wherever the liquid's touched.
This is some creepy shit.
Sounds creepy.
Maybe you should go and hold its hands.
I don't know, he's quite tall, I'm not sure I can reach.
Yeah.
Maybe you should do it.
On a slight podium anyway, so its head is like against the ceiling.
Yeah, no, that's definitely too tall for me. You're going to have to do it, Angel.
I don't know. I'm the chosen one. I needed.
Are you pulling rank?
I'm just
You
saying.
yellow belly.
I'm just saying, if it's gonna like grab our hands or something, if it grabs your
Alright.
hands, I can teleport
Give me
you
a
out.
boost. I'm not a coward.
Oh, all right.
I'm just little.
I'll pick Devlin up.
As
Oh,
you lift
Anonsol.
Devlan, its face almost is like presented to you. So Angel, you see nothing but a blank like sheet. Devlan, you look, it like two eyes appear, and you're immediately in your mind just thrown into Northgard, and Northgard is completely aflame. Devlan, in from your perspective, Angel starts like he just falls asleep in your arms.
I'll take him away if something bad's happened to him. Hello?
He's still just asleep in your arms,
Sleeping or unconscious or like
unconscious, and
Okay.
like it looks like he's in like a blissful dream.
oh shit. I'm gonna wait this one out for a second. Take a step back from the statue.
As you step back, like almost like a curtain of black goo descends, and the statue's no longer there.
Oh,
Devlan, from your perspective, you're in Northgard, but Northgard is completely desolate of life, as far as the eye can see, and is aflame. All you can hear is the crackling of fire.
It's not good. Can I see anything that's not on fire?
Certain buildings haven't caught fire yet, but the fire is spreading slowly.
Is he a physical presence in Northgard, or he just has like a vision of it?
It's up to him to find out.
Alright.
Need to wander around then, see if I can find anything interesting.
As you explore, like you open some doors and some homes, and the ones that aren't on fire, it looks like everyone's just disappeared all of a sudden. Like food is still let on tables, like there's drinks left out. There's some kegs in the street. It's almost like exactly how when you left, but now just completely desolate of life.
Is any of the food still warm?
Yeah.
Can I help myself?
As you take a bite, you feel this like crunchiness in it, and look down, and it's maggots writhing in your hands.
That's not nice. I'm gonna drop the maggots.
They just spool out on the floor and almost become like finger bones that start crawling away.
Okay. That was me thinking it couldn't get worse.
This hand of maggots forms and like goes like this.
I mean, I'm not one to ignore a literal call to adventure, so I'm going to follow the pile of bones.
The hand starts like scurrying as you accompany it. Angel, he's completely fast asleep in your arms.
Do I have anywhere to go?
There's just darkness around you.
Well, fuck. I guess hold a torch and hold a Devlin. Is there
like a baby on your hip?
I don't think I have anything to put him in.
No.
Can you use some strapping to form a halfling papoose. Just wear me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I guess, walk towards where the statue was.
As you keep walking, the corridor stretches out continuously, and Devlan gets heavier and heavier with every step until you're almost like dragging him along the floor.
Fuck.
The longer you walk, the heavier he gets.
I'm gonna stop walking for a second.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look around. Can I do like a perception check of my area?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Please roll.
Okay, let me get you my stats, even though my perception's dog shit. And that's not going to help. I rolled a 5, and my perception's a 5.
You see black darkness everywhere. It's almost like your eyes are closed were it not for the torch in your hand.
God damn it.
Looking down, you see that Devlan is like almost snoring. And like he has got to the point where it's like dragging a bag full of bowling balls.
I literally can't keep him in the air.
No, he's now. You're holding him by his hands. He's just being dragged through the floor.
Well, I'm not that strong as it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to think about this. I'm going to go down and I'm going to smack him in the face.
Nothing happens.
Do I have any water on me?
You've been drinking from it every so often because you don't know how long you've been down here. Similar to the girl's time is just melded.
I'm going to pour a
one.
bit on his face.
Nothing happens.
I'm going to hold his nose in his mouth, see what happens. Is he going to wake up? I'm going to let go.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Alright.
Remind me never to fall asleep around.
Everyone
I
just
tried to
learned
smother you to see if you would wake up.
The panic might have helped. Okay. I'm gonna... Can I give him a little electric shock?
Roll a wisdom for me.
Oh my god. A 3, and my wisdom's 11.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
So I can just imagine Angel doing all this and then like looks up and Vulture's on the other side of the bed. Just like,
Okay, I guess I'm gonna wrap my chain around him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna drag him, so I'm not holding him.
So it's under
anymore.
his arms, and you're like just pulling him over his back, and it's getting heavier.
It's still getting heavier. What if I go the other way?
It's still heavier and heavier. Like you're walking around dragging now what feels like a wagon behind you. You're struggling to take a single step as you pull this chain. This halfling that's just fast asleep, and you're like on the spot, all your strength, and your irritation begins to build. Like your anger begins to rise at him sleeping.
Yeah, I take the chain off.
You feel like you haven't slept in about a week at this point.
Okay. Think about this.
As you're like thinking and like rubbing your eyes, you've taken the chain off. You're like looking around. You look back and he's gone. Like you just see the very ends of his like tip of his nose and feet as he's just pulled under the floor by this liquid just forming over.
Okay, if there's liquid forming around him, I'm gonna chain whip the liquid to try and get it off of him.
Roll a dex.
And this is with lightning, so I'm gonna try and ignite it as well.
Oh my god! Okay, roll a dex
Fuck
first.
me, a 4. And the wisdom was a 16 there.
You break his nose.
But did he get any of the liquid off?
Just off his tip of his nose as he goes under.
Okay, I'm gonna get the rapier and try and like scoop it off him.
The rapier just hits the floor like a solid object.
Okay, I'm gonna try and lightning punch down to get the goop off him.
Roll a wisdom for me.
A 4 again.
Your arm hits the. Yeah. But you notice that the goop is sticking to you now like venom soup. Like as you pull your hand, it's still on you, and it's slowly crawling up your arm.
Oh shit! Is it? Okay, what hand was that? I'm pretty
Your
sure
right
that was
hand,
my
yeah.
dagger hand. Damn it! I really
Yeah.
wanted that to be the one. Okay, I'm gonna get a dagger and I'm gonna try and scoop it off me.
It's not working. It's now going like up into your mouth. You're like struggling not to.
I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Yes, and it's going like, up your nostrils.
I got
Half
up.
your face is covered in it.
Okay.
As you're slowly pulled down under it with it.
Oh, well, I don't guess I really have a choice.
Freya, you're walking on your own until you come across this big wrought iron door.
Ooh. Could I? Has it got all that liquid shit all over it there?
No, it's just completely open.
Just an
I mean,
iron
not
door.
open. Sorry, it's just completely out in the open.
Can I do a I can't say it, perception
Perception.
check on it?
Yeah, please do.
12.
There is no wall either side of it.
It's just a door.
Yep, just a door.
Could I try open it?
As you open it, this blinding light blinds you slightly, and are you going to step forwards for it? I'm assuming you step forwards for it.
Yeah.
As you step forwards for it, you find yourself in Marketh, full of life, and like elves are walking by. All these people are walking around, just chatting and smiling and talking.
So am I like literally one step in?
Yeah, but the door is closed behind you and is no
It's
longer.
closed. Oh shit.
This like warmth hits you. This summer air, like the air almost smells sweet, like juniper berries. Life's just peaceful and chill.
I've gone back in time, haven't I?
Mm.
Oh. Can I do another perception check of like what's around me?
Yeah, you're on a busy, bustling street, full of life. At one end, there's like a market stall and this luscious fountain that has like ivy growing up it, the blossoming into flowers. There are winter roses in bloom, these beautiful blue roses. People are walking up and down with carts. There's dogs playing with kids. Everything feels pretty good.
Okay, can I go back through the door? But no,
No, the
actually,
door's not there.
the door's gone.
You're in the street. Either side of you look back
Oh.
to the street. Houses
Fuck.
line the street either
Well, I
side.
guess I'll go forward then.
As you walk forwards, you trip over, and like you notice that you're tiny. You're far smaller than before. Your hands are slightly podgy. Your arms are slightly podgy. Looking down, you've got like a little dress on, a little fat leg sticking out.
Oh my god. Right, is there some sort of water or puddle or anything
Yeah,
near me?
there's a like little similar to Japan, little river running by the houses.
Can I look in the mirror? Can I look in my reflection?
A little pink nose, fat pink face looks back with pink hair tied in a bun.
Oh my god, I've gone back in time. So I'm guessing I'm little Freya.
Yep, you're about 2 years old, judging by your eyes.
Two?
Freya, you hear? Freya!
Can I go towards the voice?
You turn around and see your mum beckoning towards you. She's got like a little straw sack over her back full of like food and goods, and in one hand like a jug of wine. She's like gesturing you to come towards her. You see that there's a little boy holding onto her skirt. Who's about 8 years old. He's got pink like spiky hair, same eye color as you, staring at you.
Can I slowly walk towards them?
Yep, I mean you can't help but slowly walk. You like waddle back and forth as you walk towards them. And with every step, there's almost like a earthquake. The closer you get, and like your mind begins to shake.
Can I not go? Can I walk towards them, but not go directly in front of them, like directly to them?
Yeah, you're walking. They're beckoning you, and like the ground is shaking. And then with every step, suddenly there's like a firework lightens the sky, and it's like the houses are on fire. They're back to normal. The houses are on fire. They're back to normal. People are
my
walking around burning and
God.
screaming back to normal with every step. and then you feel this like breath on your back, this stagnant, hot, warm breath, like you're standing almost near like sulfur burning behind you.
Mm-hmm. Can I keep walking?
Yeah, they're calling you as you walk towards them. Bang! Everything is on fire. Suddenly back to normal. Suddenly on fire with every step.
Right, you just stop and just take a deep breath. And is that thing still breathing down the back of the neck? Don't look at it. Just keep walking forward.
They're suddenly on fire and dead in front of you, then back to normal. Suddenly on fire and dead. You're getting closer and closer.
Keep walking forward.
You get picked up by your mother, and she.
Whoa, there.
I mean, you're a 2-year-old. She scoops you up and like holds you, and you feel this like amazing like warmth and love swell in your heart until you realize she's like squeezing you tighter and tighter, holding you into it, and she begins to like burn you.
Okay,
you
can I try to struggle? Yeah, can I struggle?
Yeah, you struggle out, and like she just becomes ash, and like you fall to the floor. She crumbles before you into ash. Your brother missing. The whole city is on fire, and this breath, this sulfur, is on the back of your neck. This hot sulfur air.
So I'm just. Oh, I don't want to look. I don't want to look. I may, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to. Can you do a perception check? Is there anything in front of me, or is just everything just a light?
Everything is a light.
Oh, and I'm still 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I've still got that presence behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Could I?
Also, has anyone just noticed that Max has just walked out and there's a fucking sniper rifle against his door?
Shit!
Like...
It's in case of bear attacks him.
Ugh.
Can Frey just stand still and then close her eyes?
Yeah, the heat is becoming slightly unbearable. Your tears are welling in your eyes. Like you want to call out for your mum.
Can I, while my eyes are closed, can I turn around to face whatever is behind me? But my eyes closed.
With every breath this thing takes, your hair blows slightly and becoming more messy. Oh. Weird. Max is on full health all of a sudden, and he feels great. Yeah, this thing is like breathing in your face, and the smell of it almost makes you want to throw up.
Can Frey just say hello?
Nothing responds but the breath.
Okay, could she slowly put her hand out? Just really slowly.
You feel this scaly thing ahead of you, and its nostrils are huge. You almost put your hand into its nose.
Oh, it's not attacking me, or can I feel that it's a threat, or
possible to tell?
Okay, I'm gonna slowly open my eyes.
Before you is the snout of a dragon. This huge being with 4 giant legs and wings stretched out. This dragon with like an almost like purple shimmer to it, and purple eyes is staring directly at you. Its hot breath almost knocking you over. Its mouth opens and this giant purple flame just engulfs you and burns you away. In seconds, you're writhing in pain, screaming, and then suddenly you're lying on your back in this white room, staring at this white ceiling, this almost like dome shape. This milk water is on your back. Voltrim, you step forwards, and the blinding light dissipates, and you're in this cavernous hallway. This stone under the mountain structure that stretches out before you, and an old man is seated on a throne, covered in cobwebs and dirt. An old dwarven man.
I'll walk towards him and also just have a look and just see if there's any indication as to what this place is. I assume I recognize it.
Yeah, you do recognize it, though it's fallen on hard times. As you walk closer and closer, the old man begins to stare. My son, You've come home. He goes to move forwards, like his flesh peeling off of this throne as he tries to stand up, his old bones creaking as he does.
We'll rush towards him and just say, Father, no, stay. It's okay.
I thought you were dead. He tries to hold your hand. You can see that like the flesh is just clinging onto the old bones in his body.
I did die.
My boy,
Multiple times.
you look the same as when I saw you last. When you left on that fated day. We argued and I blame myself to this day.
I know you didn't want me to go, but I felt like I had to, and given that our circumstances brought to this bizarre place on this bizarre day, I hope you can forgive me.
There is nothing that you need to forgive. You need to forgive me, my boy.
For what for?
For abandoning you. There's this clap, and suddenly you're holding nothing but a skeleton in a hall. Then another clap, and the clapping gets louder and louder as someone applauds you, and you turn and see a woman standing there, a dwarven woman, in this cloak made of like skin and leather. Aegis, it's been a while.
More.
As you look down, you're on this like bridge, almost like the bridge of Khazad-dûm, and beneath you, writhing, is like a valley of snakes. And one giant worm snake ascends and slowly coils around you and the bridge. You feel almost stunned and glued to the spot as you look up, and her eyes are like almost appear giant behind her, like this reef of like evil magic and smoke as she strides towards you.
You could have been the best of us.
But I chose to be the worst. This planet is destined for destruction. Why not harvest what I could and escape it?
It is our choices that define us.
Tell me, Aegis, do you feel weak? Or do you feel strong in this very moment? As you dangle beneath your demise.
Is death something I really should fear at this point?
An eternal death. An eternal damnation. The bridge like moves away, and this worm is just holding you up as all these tiny little, well, regular sized snakes are looking towards you.
The dwarven people are strong, they do not need me.
We shall see. Hold that courage as you are devoured, as the worm slowly pulls you down towards the pit of snakes. You notice now that you're at Aegis and not Rykar. Descending slowly, you have flashes and imagery of your wife and child dying on the bridge that day. As she more just mockingly laughs, pulling you towards the snakes. You are armorless, naked, as the giant worm drops you into this pit of vipers. Their bites at first are nothing for the muscle and torment that Aegis and Rykar has gone, but the more bites that bite you, the weaker you feel, the poison that enters your body as you're drained. One gets you in the neck, between your fingers, your groin, your eyes. Constantly you're swarmed and over again, feeling weaker and weaker as they suck the life out of you. And then
I think at the end I'd start fighting back, but knowing it's probably too late.
They coil around you like almost snapping your arms with their anaconda strength. And then suddenly you're in this misty white dome, lying on your back. You're Rykar again, in your armor. Ryder.
Mark.
This door stretches out before you that you've walked through, and this blinding light hits you, and you're on this boat in the middle of this lake.
Okay.
Ryder, pull your rod. You're gonna let the fish go. A human man who's grey in the hair and grey in the beard walks over, but he has very kind eyes as he helps you pull your fishing rod out of the lake, and you capture this big fish. Yes, my son?
How are you alive?
What do you mean, my boy? This old body's got life in me yet. He like ruffles your hair.
You died years ago.
Died? My boy, it must have been a dream. You were staring off into space for a while. Look at the fish you've caught.
Down at the fish.
Yeah.
And then try and like slap him with it.
He stops you from slapping him. He's like, "Stop it with the hijinks, young boy. Otherwise, your mother will give you a good telling off." Now that's
This
a big
isn't
fish.
right. This isn't right, Father. You're dead.
No, son, that was a dream. We've been on the lake for a little while now. Have you had any water? He like feels the top of your head. You are burning up
But
slightly.
what if this is a dream, Father?
A dream? Boy, you're awake right now, otherwise we wouldn't be talking.
But I've done so much since you've died. It cannot be a dream.
Why don't you sit back, son? Give me the rod. He like takes the rod off you and affixes it to the boat, and he like kneels down so he's eye level to you. You're about like 8 at this point. It's like, look, Reiner, you're okay, son. I'm not going to let anything happen to you.
Can I grab him, hug him,
Yeah, he hugs you back.
tell him I love him, and then jump off the boat? And just start
He
swimming?
goes to stop you, and as you jump, you start descending, and like you're going under slowly, and he's trying to reach through from you. And as every time you blink, as the water's like flooding your eyes, suddenly it's Angel trying to reach for you. You blink, suddenly it's Voltrum. You blink, it's Freya, it's Lulan. Even Devon's tiny arm reaches out for you at one point. Every time you blink, but you're pulled down further and further. And looking down, you see all these corpses grabbing you and pulling you deeper and deeper. You begin to struggle to breathe as water floods your lungs, choking now. You're screaming and all these people are trying to reach for you. You're pulled into the bottom. You gasp and wake up. You're in this white milky dome, like the smoke gathering on either sides, this white water that opaque is beneath you. You sit up, gasping for air, and there's a single dead tree in the center of this room.
Okay.
Angel, you're pulled under. You suddenly awaken in this bed full of women. Writhing flesh before you, all these women just naked, fast asleep.
Alright, just stick to the normal plan, and I'm gonna use my stealthy getting out of the bed as quiet as possible.
Like, you move limbs, and like, you can't tell whose hair is who. There's literally like the whole land is a giant double bed filled with women as you're slowly pacing over them.
Am I wearing clothes? Do I have any of my stuff?
No, you're naked. You're naked.
Can I see any gear around me?
Yeah, there's a little doorway with like a clothing peg with your cloak on and stuff.
Do I see any weapons?
No.
Well, I'm gonna... Is there anything else I see in the room?
No, there's just a fireplace burning. It's keeping everything lit up and warm.
How many women?
It's like, like 60.
60?
Yeah.
How big's the bed?
The whole floor is this bed. Like, there's furs everywhere. It's been like a massive orgy.
Right. I'm gonna head towards the door, and I'm gonna grab the cloak.
Yeah. You've just got a cloak. There's no pants or anything like that. No t-shirt, just a cloak.
Fuck. Alright, what's down the corridor?
As you open the door, you're like almost pushed through by one of the women, and the door slams behind you, and suddenly you're in a classroom, and all the kids are pointing at you, going, "Angel's naked! Ha 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 ha!" And like you look down, and your little meat and two veg are floating in the wind, and all these kids in an orphanage are laughing at you.
Do I recognise the orphanage?
Yeah, it's where you grew up.
I'm just gonna burst out of the door from the...
Tears well in your eyes as you're running, and you realise you're also just a child.
Oh,
Running
really?
down this hallway, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna climb to the top of the building.
Yeah, you're on top of the building. The beautiful city of Maidentown just stretches before you, bustling with life. Smoke from all the fires and stuff, fireplaces. The windmills are turning.
I'm gonna
Everything
jump
is
off.
normal.
You can do that.
As you jump, you get a horrible feeling. You're like, you know, when you fall in your dream, and somebody catches you just before you hit the floor. It's Red. He's holding you, and he's like, "I'm so disappointed in you, son."
Does he have a dagger on his person?
He's got his Tantos, yeah.
I'm gonna grab one. Go for him. You're not my father!
As you slash his throat, the image of you standing over him the first time you killed him, and then finally the second time you killed him, and Maidentown is burning once more. You look around, Fat Bob's dead beside you. Everyone's like fighting in the chaos, and Mentor's lying dead on the floor.
Alright, I'm gonna... What can I do? Is there anything I can do? Okay, I'm gonna try and ignore everything that I'm seeing, and I'm gonna try and just focus on reality. I don't know if there's anything I can roll to make that happen, but I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna ignore everything that's happening around me, deep breath, and just focus on trying to get back to reality.
As you close your eyes and you're like focusing, you hear, Angel, like whispering in your head, open your eyes. The voice is unbelievably loving and warm, and like you even as an adult, you struggle not to cry.
I'm going to try and resist it.
The memory of this voice, sweetie, open your eyes.
I don't know what I have to do to try and resist this.
Roll a d20, see if you can resist.
I'm not going to open my eyes if possible. Natural 20.
You can resist it. The voice fades. Suddenly, everything grows quiet.
Alright. I'm gonna feel the area around me.
There's no longer anything around you.
I'm gonna feel the ground.
It's wet.
I'm gonna open my eyes.
You're in a white dome room with nothing before you but a dying tree in the center of it.
Okay. Is there...
Lulan.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have you just followed the statue and got to a door. Before it is this blinding white light as you're almost like sucked through, and suddenly you're in this desert, the blistering heat hitting you.
Oh god, not here again. Guess I walk towards something.
One by one, a corpse walks by you. Some are familiar, some aren't, but they're just trudging the other way, not looking at you, not paying it any attention as you keep walking.
Okay. I am thoroughly freaked out because I don't think this is real. Can I turn around to see if they're going towards anything? Or...
They're just walking. They're just like eternal damnation walking.
I'll continue heading in my direction.
Before long, the body of Rat is before you. He's lying broken on the floor.
Can I go towards him?
Yeah, you like get onto your knees and look over him once more, and you hear two footsteps arrive before you. Leather boots, leather trousers. You can save him, you know.
What do you mean?
There's a spell. Just lend me your strength, and we can save him together.
Dead is dead. Dead should stay dead.
There is no such thing as the end.
There should always be an end.
But why? All things can keep going. When a tree falls and collapses, new life is born from it, without any adjustment from magic or mankind, or any being to that matter.
Yes, but when a tree falls, its decaying body gives something, it gives not life a new reality.
But do you believe that this new reality gains its memories from the last, or that it is written off completely?
I do not know the answers to something such as that.
This is the pursuing of knowledge. Assimilation. When things combine, Is one erased, or is one added?
I do not know.
Think of it as simple math. 1 plus 1 is 2. That does not mean that 1 was already destroyed. It simply means that the 2 have become 1.
What is the point of you spouting such nonsense?
And
do
perhaps
you
you're
want?
just talking to yourself.
Probably.
Stand up, child.
Why?
Looking over the dead and doing nothing is a waste of your time and talents.
Someone has to remember them.
But I do not need you to remember them. I need you to grow more powerful, so that when I assimilate with you, my strength is doubled.
I do not need you, though.
But
And I do
yes,
not
you use
care
my
for
powers.
you.
You use
No.
the gift inherited from me.
Inheritance is different from it being yours, though, isn't it? What's
Perhaps it
yours
is
is
me.
not mine, and what is mine is not yours.
Perhaps I live within inside you.
No. No, you do
Bold.
not.
Bold of you to assume so.
So I could say the same for you, Father.
As you look up, it is undeniably Varys. But
I
he's
can't
like-
wait to kill you again.
He laughs. An interesting choice of words, considering where we are right now exists without time.
Where is this?
Your mind, wouldn't you say? I don't
Possibly.
know any of these corpses.
So how are you here?
That's for me to know and for you to find out, it would seem. Perhaps my powers do have some sort of version of me deep within inside of you. Or perhaps this is all your imagination and guilt.
I have no guilt for you being dead. I have no guilt over ending your life.
What makes you think you've ended it?
Well, I ended it twice. I'm sure the third time might be lucky.
He laughs hysterically at this point. My. If only you'd known your mother. Well then, daughter, I see you have nothing to gain from me being here. Why don't you go through this door? And before you, this like door of sand appears.
Can I want to kill him. And then go through the door.
It's like punching in a dream. Like you feel so weak and tired. Your fist just like bounces off his chest as he laughs hysterically.
Ugh, prick.
He laughs more.
I'm gonna give him the finger and walk through the door. Oh, like also give Rat the pat on the head.
Yeah.
And maybe a quick kiss on the head and then the finger and then the walk.
You walk through the door and you enter this like white dome room with a single tree at the center of it.
I want to withdraw my swords and hold them out.
Devlan, as you continue up the hill towards the Lord's Keep, the fire has grown intense behind you, but the hand is climbing each step.
Is it feeling hotter?
No, you don't feel anything. Hot, cold, or wind, or rain, or anything.
Cool. I'll just carry on following the hand like normal then.
Eventually the hand comes to a door, and like the big Lord's Manor door knocks twice, and the door creaks open, and the hand scuttles in.
I'm gonna walk in and take off my coat.
As you walk in, like the hearth is burning, like the feast is ready. There are a bunch of your former dead comrades at each seat.
Brilliant. Let's go sit down and catch up with everyone.
As you walk, you see the hand connects to the Lord. Fuck, what's his name? Shit. Everyone remember his name?
Not off the top of my head.
Oh, give me a second.
Which one?
Of Northgard. Bane Tunridge.
Which one?
The hand reconnects to him, and then like his decaying body and decaying head, he slowly turns and lifts a flagon towards you. All the men lift a flagon towards you. Some of the hands like drop off, and the flagon will hit and roll off the table. There's a flagon in front of you. It's full of liquid.
I'll lift the flagon back and then take a big swig.
This like dreariness, this cloudiness like swarms over you, and this liquid is thick. It's like drinking porridge oats. You like try and gulp it down, and it kind of spills out your mouth and onto your beard, and it clings to your face now, and like your eyes are suddenly covered by this milky liquid, and you gasp for air as this like white liquid pulls over you, and you're in this white dome room with a tree before you.
Does it look familiar?
Not at all.
Is there anything special about the tree?
Why don't you walk towards it and see? I'm assuming now, and I'm going to speak to all of you at this point. You've all seen this. You're all in the not in the same room, but you're in a very like a mirrored room to each one of you. The dome now is this completely round circular thing that descends with like this misty white smoke falling down. There's no doors that you can see. There's just a singular tree at the center.
Right, yeah, I would walk to the tree.
As you're walking, there is now the pitter patter of your feet. There is this like milky white liquid that is the base of the floor. Your boots don't really go under it, however, and as you're walking, there's like a mirrored reflection of yourself walking towards this tree. Like it's a perfectly mirrored floor, and with each step you take, the mirrored version of you changes more and more. As you get towards the tree, there's like a little land bit. The moment you step off the water, you turn and see an exact replica of yourself form behind you. The white liquid changes, and a pale version of yourself wearing all your equipment stands before you. Everyone roll a d20.
You're gonna make us fight ourselves, aren't you?
Of course he fucking is.
Fucking hell.
Ooh. I like this dice today.
16.
Same.
6.
11.
Rolled above 12.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I've given up using natural dice. I use the online thing now.
Right, what have you got? 6.
16.
16. Culture 16.
Jesus, I can't hit anything over this music.
Freya, you were at 12, did you say?
11.
11. Lulan?
6.
6. Angel?
10.
Devlan?
Also a 10.
Cool. Right. Turn order is Voltrum.
Oh my god!
Rana,
I have a
Freya,
huge health pool to get through. Fuck.
Angel, Devlan, and then Lulan. Okay. Let's begin. Voltrum, the mirrored version of yourself stands before you.
What weapons have you got?
He's got everything you have.
Including the armor.
Yeah.
How many hours do we have to do this fight? Do you know what? I'm just gonna go out the doors and I'm gonna fucking ult him.
Which ult would you like to use?
Aegis ult.
Okay, so this black, you like let out this like shout, this black smoke pulls from your armor and encases the both of you in a separate like space of time completely. He's standing there with this like smile forming beneath the helmet, and it's almost like his face, his mouth is sewn shut and bits of his jaw are exposed, but he's smiling nonetheless.
That shit-eating grin away. Just, I'll go for him. I'll let Aegis and Voltrum go for him, and just.
He stands completely still, not going anywhere near the sides where the great bear is in the smoke. An Aegis version runs towards him. Yourself, you're wielding the two sister axes or Aegis' sword.
I haven't got the sword.
No, as in Aegis' form, I think you do.
Oh, a sword then.
This two-handed, it's so the blade itself is a two-handed dwarven sword. So obviously most of the humans wield it in one hand. The blade is flat, with no top at the end, so it's like there's no stabbing potential.
How much distance do I have to go before I get to the edge of the area that's been created?
It's a short burst of run. It's not a big area. It's a smaller dome within a dome.
So all of my blows are going to be with the instead of the edge of the sword, with the flat. So to try and hit him in directions towards the edge.
Okay, roll a strength for me with advantage.
Ooh. No. My amazing dice was a natural 1 and my other one was a 5. So.
Okay, hold on. As you hit him, the armor sparks twice. He grabs the blunt of the blade. Now roll a d20.
That was exactly the same again in a weird way. 11.
He starts pushing you towards the edges, and you notice smoke comes out of his armor, and now this like green smoke forms around you both, and these two bears start clashing and fighting within the smoke. The paws and screaming, and he becomes like a distorted Aegis as he begins to push your head towards the smoke. This claw like grabbing at you. Roll your armor save.
2, so save.
Yeah, and what was your armor spark then? Roll a d6, and is it a 6 you get? I always forget.
If I'm hit, it doesn't
Yeah.
spark, but if I block, it did spark, I think is what we said.
Oh,
but
okay, then gain an
Okay.
armor totem then, or an armor
Okay.
spark, whatever. Reiner. Before you stands a Reiner.
Okay. I think first things first. I want to just triple shot him.
Okay, cool. Yeah, roll a dex to me.
Oh, actually, no. Can I change that, or is it too late?
Okay. No, I'll allow it.
Can I cripple him and then triple shot?
Roll a dex.
Oh fuck, that one.
Your cripple shot misses as he like dodges it. Try your triple shot then. Roll a dex to me.
8, which passes.
Your 3 arrows fly towards him. What's your armor?
Medium, so 5, I think.
He takes 1 wound. Takes another wound. 2 wounds. What's your health again? Sorry. I think I've actually got it. Yeah, I do have it. You were 8 out of 9. So
Yeah.
He's on 6. 2 arrows retreat out of his body. He ignites your mythic arrow thing and fires 5 times at you. What's your dex?
It's fuck. Give me 2 seconds.
It's
Uh,
I hit an
14.
8, so it definitely hits. 5 arrows, like ethereal arrows, go flying towards you.
Allowed to dodge.
Tricky dodge because they're homing, so try a dodge. You need to get a roll with disadvantage, so you get a dex and pick the
Right, I
lowest one.
rolled a 7 and 11, so I would technically pass the dex.
Yeah, the arrows go falling around you, so you're like rolling and dodging. One strikes into the tree, and obviously the arrows just disappear. As you're like running away, he notches a triple shot and fires. He hits you twice. Roll 2 armor saves.
Oh wait, it was an armor save. A D6.
Yeah, D12, and you need a 5 or below.
10 and an 8.
2 wounds on you as well. Okay, that's interesting. Freya, before you is this like sadistic-looking Freya. Her mouth is completely sewn shut by like gaps in her jaw as her smile seems to go from ear to ear. Other than that, she's an exact replica of you, just pale.
Okay. Is she not doing anything?
Just standing completely still.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand there.
For both of your AP?
No, just one.
Okay, what do you want to do your second AP?
Yeah, no, I'll stay. Just stand there.
Okay. What's your wisdom?
It is. Where is it? 9.
She fire kicks you through the tree.
Oh, bloody hell.
So
Do
she
not
just-
hold back.
Yeah, fire kicks you, go smashing into this tree. The old tree explodes into like dust as you roll through it. Rolling through the water, you take 1 wound.
Okay.
What is your... Wait, I've got it here, don't tell me. Okay, you were on 7, so now you're on 6.
Yep.
As you slide up, you go to stand up. She's gonna punch you twice. What's your strength?
It's 10.
Okay, nothing with the first one. She misses both fists as you're like rolling. She punches into the water, like 2 light splashes.
Right, bud.
Angel. Before you stands an angel, an exact replica. The smile that goes ear from ear and its mouth sewn shut.
I'm going to do what I was going to do anyway, even though I now know it doesn't work. But I'm going to stick with what my original thought was I'm going to turn around, I'm going to run towards the tree, and I'm going to lightning chain it in half.
Yeah, roll a wisdom for me.
4.
What's your wisdom?
11.
The chain just wraps around the tree.
He doesn't smash it.
No, it just wraps around it.
Alright, is he running at me, yeah?
Yeah. No, he's just standing still.
He's still standing still. Is he going to take an AP to get the chain off?
No, I'll allow that just a
Okay.
quick whip off.
I'll take the chain off. I'm gonna do a perception check everywhere else to see if there's anyone controlling him.
No, it's just this white room as far as you can see. He's going to fire 3 lightning birds at you.
Thankfully,
What's your wisdom?
By the tree. My wisdom's 11.
1 miss, hits the tree, 1 hits, 2 hits. So you take 2 wounds.
Okay.
Where's your health? You're on 7, so you're now on 5.
I was on 8.
Oh, sorry, you're now on 6 then.
Okay.
So these 2 lightning birds slash into you, and you like hit the tree. Another one just cuts a branch off the tree that falls onto the land. He's now going to throw his Tanto. What's your dex?
10.
The Tanto arrives right next to you as he appears and just downward slashes with the katana. You can either dodge or armor save.
Definitely dodge.
Alright, roll a dex for me.
Fuck me. This today is not good. 2.
Roll. No, so actually he's ignited that katana, so no armor save. You take 2 more wounds.
Shitting hell. Alright.
He cuts the tree completely clean in half, and like blood just starts spraying out your chest as you like roll to the side of the island.
That
The
took
tree
2 hit damage off of it.
Yeah, your sword does 2 wounds.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised Angel hasn't made a comment like, wow, I am so good.
I haven't had a chance. I
I really wish I'd whipped this
shredded.
tree. I really wish I'd turned around, whipped the tree, and then just gone.
Fucking obliterated.
Devlan. A tiny little Devlan is before you.
You call it tiny.
He also is wielding your spear, just standing there.
Oh, bastard. I want to use my dash at him.
Yeah, you have to throw your spear for your dash, I believe, right? You dash towards your spear.
I have a separate dash ability that dashes through an enemy.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Roll a
That's
wisdom.
not behind him.
Yep.
I rolled 17. My wisdom.
Nice. You fly through him, basically, and you arrive behind him. He's still just facing the tree.
Sick. And now I want to triple strike him in the back.
Oh, very nice. Roll a dex, me.
Not a crit for glue back.
Hey, it is going to be a crit, yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay. It's a I'll allow that crit to be a reroll. Reroll.
Oof. I rolled a 10.
What's your
Is
dex?
11.
Okay, well, you get into a striking pose. He can't dodge it. It's a back hit. What's your armor?
Light?
Yes, it'd be
It'll be a medium, won't it?
Yes, it'd be a 5 or a
5.
6, depending on. Yeah, 5. He takes 1 wound. You hit again. You hit again. You strike 3 times, drawing blood each time. Oh. Okay.
Get wrecked, other me.
Lulan. Oh no, sorry, Devlan. He's now bleeding as he falls forwards and spins around. What's your wisdom?
6.
You suddenly get sucked through the floor and you're up to your head in dirt. He then rolls backwards and places his palms either side and brings them together, and 2 earth walls appear and go.
You trying to squash my head with a? I can't do that.
You can.
You take 2 wounds. You take 2 wounds. Lulan.
Yeah.
Before you is a Lulan. An exact mirror, except even more like a pale version with this twisted smile that's been sewn shut.
Creepy, even for me. Well, assuming that this is gonna go bad, as everything is always gonna go bad, I'm gonna give it a mocking bow, and then does it bow back?
No, just stares at you.
Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna summon my blood clones. I'm gonna ult.
Okay, 4 more Lulans enter. Now it's very much like the Spider-Man meme where it's like,
And then I'm going to. All 5 of us are going to attack it.
yeah, basic attack. So you rush them.
Oh wait. 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 Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so are
Basic
you using
attack.
your 2 swords or your
Yeah.
big sword? 2 swords. Okay,
Yeah. I'm gonna use 2 swords because they're 2 damage. So yeah.
so, cool. Roll a dex for me for you.
That was a 16.
That's a hit.
Lovely. Do I have to do that 4 more times?
Yeah, no, just one more
Yeah.
time. For
Okay.
you, we're doing you. So you've hit
Oh.
your right hand.
10.
What's your dex? I assume that's stone.
My dex is 12.
Okay, you definitely. So you hit 2 times. Let's see if you can dodge you. Your dex is 12. No. Yes. So you're the first one to strike. She dodges your right hand, but you hit her with your left. Your armor is what? Remind me. I think you got scales 7 out of 12.
Armor is 5. Oh, yeah, okay.
Basilisk,
Oh, yeah, it is 7 out of 12.
Armor saves that one. Your other ones come in with 2 swords. Now just roll, just 4 dex for me.
Right. 18.
Hit.
14.
Hit.
20.
Mega
And
hit.
a 1. Oh, no, that's a 7.
7. Okay, miss. Wait, all hit. Yours is 14,
7
right?
is a miss.
Yeah, hit.
It's a miss.
Oh, miss. The one that rolled 20, roll again.
4.
4. Okay, so now it's going to see if we can dodge 3 hits. Dodges 1. It's hit. It's hit. Armor save. Blocks. Blocks.
Fuck.
So it's like dodging, getting hit, and as it falls backwards, that's both your AP. It immediately grows white. It's like a horn appears. The white hair
fuck, it's
grows
gone for that
longer,
one.
and its claws grow out. In one fell swoop, it slashes one of your clones, killing it instantly. You gain 2 blood tokens.
Nice.
For you, it guns it towards you. A shoulder barges you straight through the tree. You like crack back into it. You take 1 hit point, and it's like pinning you into this tree now, as it's like trying to
No.
bite at you.
Okay.
And now we're going to go to Vulture, but I need to go for a wee, so I'll be right back. So I'm desperate for little wee wees.
Do you know how we win this, guys?
Yeah, kill your
Wow.
clone.
We have to be stronger than we were yesterday.
No, we just have to outplay Alex. Our
Oh,
own
okay.
game.
I have an idea.
Naruto reference.
So
I have an idea, but Alex is over there, so I'm not going to say it, because if I say it, he'll be like, ooh.
We'll change it.
No, but I'm not saying it.
Run upstairs and tell us.
I know what my plan does.
I can't say it.
Text us. We've got
But all
the
individually.
Can we have
No,
the no Alex chat?
We haven't used
Yeah,
it
the
in
no
so
Alex
long.
chat.
I don't think
allowed.
I don't think I'm in that.
Oh wait, did I forget
Oh
that?
wait, no, we
I'm
might
fairly
not.
sure
We're
I
in that.
did.
I think we then added Lauren though after we figured that out.
Yeah, she is in it.
Yeah, I am in it.
Hello. I will just say hello, so it's at the top.
Yeah, I found it.
To be honest, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to just let him kill me, and we'll then see what happens.
Yeah, that's why I didn't move. I was going to see what they would do. Obviously, she's in it for the kill.
So I told Lauren in a DM, but I joined the watch together slightly late because I forgot the music. And then as the ominous music started, my fan just turned itself on, which doesn't make any sense at all because you have to turn it on. So now there's just a horrible ethereal gust of terrifying wind, and I haven't turned it off because it felt too much like fate. even though I'm
Worst
cold.
part for me is I've got Katie watching your stream, Tom. And as soon as she heard Alex say green smoke, she turned on our hue light bulb.
She's communicating with me. We were discussing lighting, but that was all her.
Yeah, she's being cheeky.
Oh gosh. KD says, death is just the next adventure. Am I right?
Death is just the next character.
Oh no.
White
That's
shores,
a nerf.
open pastures.
Wow. Humble brag, Chess. Weakless? Don't have one.
I mean,
I
chess
don't know
is
what
just
I would.
had an
I
opening
don't-
salvo. Fuck me.
I thought I'd destroy the tree as like the source of its power, but then I saw Lauren get destroyed by the tree. And I thought, it would be metagaming if I then didn't try and destroy the tree, so I still tried to do it anyway.
All I could think of is as if Devlan would fight himself. Like, those two would just put a fire down, have a smoke, maybe play some cards, and that would be the entirety of their, like, fight, and they'd probably shake hands, unlikely friends.
Are we,
Right.
like in my instance, I didn't get a chance to ask, am I still a child or am I adult? Tom?
No, you're all back to
Angels.
who you were. Yeah,
I got someone knocking on my door.
yeah. Voltrum. Well,
Hey,
you're both fighting in this dome, like wailing on each other.
so Aegis basically, for me, in my mind, unlocks some unique move sets that
Yeah.
chubby little slow-moving Voltrum can't do because he's
Yeah,
full
yeah.
of armor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Aegis grab the hammer, and then if you remember from Elden Ring, the move that Chunk did, where he kind of does like a front flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
With
move that
Aegis doesn't
almost
have the
ended
hammer.
the game, but didn't quite. end
What do you mean he doesn't have the hammer? Have I not got the hammer?
No, you're in this mode. You're basically ethereal Aegis with your two sister axes.
Fine,
and a
we're
sword.
doing it with a two-handed sword. We're still doing
Yeah.
the front flip,
Okay,
but
nice.
we're literally going to rend armor, is the hope.
Okay. Okay, well,
And I want to do it twice, like literally the front flip.
and then again, roll a dex. Let's start with a dex.
Got to remember that Chunk is Elden Lord.
Yeah,
Does Aegis have a different dex to Voltron?
yeah, we'll say that you've got +5 to every stat.
Oh. So that would be 17
Yeah, that's a pass. You front flip. Now roll a strength.
and 17 again. Literally, this dice just keep rolling the same twice.
Weighted dice. You got some.
Well,
some
it rolled
weighted dice
5
off.
and then 5 and then 17 then 17. So okay.
Your axe, your sword as you flip slams straight into the shoulder blade of other Aegis, and pushes down once. You do it again, slams same spot again against the odds, pushes down. They've fallen back now, and your Voltrum's like mouth grabs and pulls at their arm. It's almost tearing at their arm off. And they're like pulled through the clouds and sucked back and then spat out, and their left arm is hanging on for dear life.
Can I try and intercept where he's coming with the flat end of the blade? Because you said it doesn't have a point. I want to try and like.
both your AP to
Oh,
front flip twice.
Okay, I'll take that.
He spat out and like there's blood pooling. 3 wounds, let's say. Okay. Let's see your health. Wait, what? I just haven't really done that. Oh yeah, you start at 12.
I did.
So the left arm's kind of pulling off slightly. He throws one axe and immediately the other axe.
Can I catch them as Aegis?
Roll a dex to me. Let's see. And this
Come
is going
on.
to be a bloody high one.
Come on, good dice. Oh fuck! No way. It's 14, but it would have been a 20 if it didn't hit the corner of my notepad and
I'm
then
not
rock
counting
back.
2 axes slam into your chest. Roll 2 armor saves.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, actually they're ignited. No armor save. You take 2 wounds.
Okay. And no armor sparks.
Yeah. And then as you're like reeling from it, you've got 2 axes embedded into your chest. As you look down, you look up and he just slams his palm into your head and slams you into the floor.
That feels like a third action, but we'll go with it.
Yeah, we'll allow it.
We'll allow it.
Reiner.
How far away is it? I'm guessing we're at quite a distance at the moment.
Yeah, you're both good, like far away from one another as physically could be in this room.
Okay. I'm gonna use Wind Wall,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna use my ring.
Roll a wisdom. Let's see if you can pull off Windwall, first of all.
I never used to have to roll a wisdom for Wind
Yeah,
Wall.
we're doing wisdoms. We're doing wisdoms.
3.
What's your wisdom? 17 by any chance?
No.
Your wind wall like sputters and ends immediately. He's like
Okay.
dodging an arrow. You're going to use your ethereal bow.
Yeah, I am.
Roll a dex.
6. But if you're going off dex, that passes.
Yeah, that
Just.
is the dex. That's the dex one. Let's see if he can dodge it. And what's your dex in total? Sorry, 14.
14.
One hits. He mega dodges one and fires an arrow back at you.
I thought it was only basic attacks.
Well, he's rolled a 20, so he gets a.
Oh, okay, fair.
He gets hit twice. 2 armor saves. 1 wound. An armor save. Okay.
So 1 wound.
You need to roll an armor save as an arrow soars towards you.
Can I roll a dodge?
You can't because you're in an action.
Okay.
Roll
D12. I need to roll them again. I was rolling a D12.
Oh, that entire time you rolled a 16, didn't you? Oh fuck it. We'll just say it. We'll just continue. But roll a D12 now for me.
7.
What's your armor? Oh, you take a wind.
Yeah.
My
sake.
god, you and this shadow like neck and neck still.
I would have been better if I didn't roll a fucking D12.
It like he bends over, sheathing his bow and draws his sword rapidly towards you. In the blink of an eye, he is gonna hit you, and you get knocked into the air. And as you're in the air, he's ulting you basically.
Okay.
So let's see how much damage it does. 5 or 6 base damage, doesn't it?
Right, what you have on mine is Ryan unleashes his blade, dashes towards an enemy for 6 damage. Ryan can then dash towards the location, shields, and sheaths his blade. Roll a d6. 1 to 2
Okay,
enemies.
Hold on. Let's do the armor first. Roll 6 armor saves.
Fuck me. A 2,
That's a save.
an 11, a
4
10,
wounds. 1 wound.
12,
A wound.
a 5,
Save.
a 3.
A save. That's it. Cool. So you took 3 wounds there. Woof. You're on 2 health.
Okay.
He dashes back, and now what was the d6?
What, you mean part of the ult?
Yeah.
Oh, Alex, I don't know what you fucking read here.
Okay, I'm pretty sure if you roll a 1 and a 2, he gets like a free shot. Or like a 1 to 3, he gets a 3 range shot basic attack at you. And then if it's like a 6, he takes your armor off for a
There
turn.
you go. Okay, read that quickly.
Okay. 1 damage, chunk of armor for 2 turns. Okay, so. Okay, cool. You lose a chunk of your armor, so your armor's gone down to 3 for 2 turns.
Okay.
So you need a 1 to 3 on armor saves for the next 2 turns. Right, Rhino, we've done Rhino. Freya, you've just been fire kicked into.
Sorry, Fudge has something to say there.
Oh god, that's scary.
Sorry about that. She's literally like right here.
No. You've just been fire kicked through the tree, and she's punched you twice as you're rolling and missed twice. She's now standing in like a fighting pose before you.
Okay, can I just do one, my big fireball?
Yeah, 5
Direct.
blank roll of wisdom.
Excuse me, Fudge. 18!
This massive fireball smacks her. Like she goes to block and is like pushed back. The tree, what's left of the tree, has just exploded as she's thrown across the room. What damage does it do?
Give me, let me get my iPad.
On your iPad, yeah.
Give me one sec. It is 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay, cool. Let's see what your health was. 8. Okay, cool. What's your next AP?
Okay, can I warm up my hands and then wait, is she on the floor or what's she doing?
She's like kneeling on the other side of the room.
Okay, can I run up to her and then like kick her in the face?
Do you want a fire kick?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, good, because otherwise running is 1 AP.
Oh.
Yeah, a roll of wisdom.
11.
Your flaming boot hits her square in the face and she slams into a wall. I think that only does 1 damage, but the gap.
Wait, let me check. You can't. Takes 2 damage actually.
2 damage. Ooh.
Thank you very much.
She slams into the wall and then slowly stands up and clicks her neck, and then just this white suit of armor made of white flame forms around her, and she leans backwards and pulls this burning white sword out.
Could Freya be like, wow, spoiling the fun already? You really just got started.
She slams the sword into the floor, and this white flame it goes out in a cone shape. You are caught in it, and you take 2 damage off the bat.
Whoa, wait, actually. Sorry, got a question. Did she just use Swan Knight?
Yeah.
Why am I getting damaged by Swan Knight? Shouldn't Freya be able to absorb that and she doesn't get... It's her own fire?
No.
Nah, I don't think that's right.
It is right. Well, let me just ask the DM. It's right.
Oh, you know full well that you were like...
Judge rules.
He did check.
It did check. I did ask him.
I mean, if the same was applied to your other one, then he wouldn't take any damage from most of
No,
yours.
I get it if she hit me and stuff, but
knuckle firing.
No, I get that for the fire and shit, but a Swan Knight,
No, you're
if I'm in it.
But Lauren, you haven't played Elden Ring, so it doesn't matter.
Swan Knight. They used your second
What?
They used Knight of Solace.
Well, no. She used Sword of Solace.
Well, she became the winged angel.
Yeah, no. Wait a minute. I'm just creating this here. But I swear you can't use Sword of Solace just out and about. You've got to be Swan Knight and then use Sword of Solace.
No. You got 2 alts: Swan Knight and Solace Knight.
Well, okay. Didn't know that. That's.
You definitely did.
I did not.
Slamming. Well, you should have done it. Did so.
I'm gonna put that in my notes now then.
Good, because you can't use 2 ults at the same time. Slamming the sword in front of you, you take 2 damage, taking you down to 4 health.
Fucking hell, okay.
She then flies towards you, 3 AP obviously, because she's flying, and
bitch.
slashes at you with a sword. Roll to dodge, or tank it.
Oh, I'm dodging.
Roll a dex, man.
16.
You just about dodge as this blade
What do you mean,
slashes
just about?
towards you. She's now standing within melee range, so you're trapped in melee range. Angel.
I fear this is your way of just teaching us what we have against us.
What?
So I actually, on that note, have a question.
Yes, please.
Because I don't know if this is out of character, it's just a mechanical
Yeah.
thing. It's going to change what I do if I can't. Hologram. If I create a hologram, does that take an AP? And
It would do normally, but...
And my second part of that question is, in a normal turn order, imagine I'm there and my hologram's there. Do I get 2 AP and it gets 1 AP, or do
Yes.
using it take an AP?
No. Using it doesn't take an AP.
Okay, cool. So imagine it's out, I get 2, it gets 1.
Yeah.
And it does take 1. You said usually it takes 1 to summon it. Does it this time?
I'll say no this time.
Great. Okay, that changes everything. Alright, because I have to play this really tactically. Because I'm getting the shit kicked out of me. So, okay, let's do it this way then. First things first, I assume he's standing over me because he's just cut the fuck out of me.
Yeah. You've rolled into the water, so he's basically powering over you, yeah.
Perfect, that's what I wanted. Flashbang in his eyes.
Roll a wisdom.
Okay, come on, dice. You've only given me 1 so far. Okay, that's not the worst. It's not great though. 8 and my wisdom's 11.
The flash goes off because he's so close to you. It'll blind him for... No, actually, it wouldn't even go off. So you just go...
It doesn't go off.
It doesn't go off, but... Yeah, it doesn't go off.
Okay, that sucks.
That's going to be nice, but then I've already been nice once, so...
I really needed that to work, but that's fine. That's why I asked the question. In that case...
Let's say you're panicking, so it's like...
Okay, it doesn't work, that's fine. Then I'm going to hologram behind him. And you said that doesn't take an AP.
No, it doesn't, no.
And then the hologram's immediately going to go and jump on him and stun him with a lightning rugby
Okay, I'll
tackle.
allow that. Okay, yeah, the spark goes off. He gains 1 totem, 1 spark, even 1 static.
Okay, great. So he's like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna stand up, roll behind him. Okay, I've already said it now. No, I've already said it now. Okay, great. And then I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna lightning punch through his throat.
Oh, roll a wisdom for me.
14. My wisdom's 11.
As you punch straight through him, he takes, how much does lightning punch do damage-wise?
At least on whatever might be the updated thing, it says it does 3 damage.
3 damage in the back, that's +1, and
It's through his throat. Through his throat.
Yeah, but it'll just go straight through. So that's 3 + 1, that's 4, and your health was, I believe, 7.
I started this fight, I
Yeah,
think, with
7.
8.
Okay, yeah. So massive amount of damage to him. You just lightning blade through him, and I think that applies another static, doesn't it? And he's like, ah!
Yes, it does.
Yeah, you pierce and pull out, and this like hole just slowly begins to heal.
Oh, great.
So he's injured though, like his neck is kind of wobbling.
So his next turn he should miss an AP.
I'll say that. Yeah, you hit him in the back.
Isn't that how that works with the stun?
He's stunned. Yeah, he's stunned anyway.
That's
So
right.
yeah, he loses 1 AP. He's gonna try and swing wildly with his sword. Behind you, Dex with disadvantage.
Am I allowed to do my special perk of countering sword things? I guess I don't have my sword out.
Yeah, that would be the rapier. Roll a dodge or roll a armor save, up to you.
A dodge.
Yep, so you can dodge it.
A 12, and my dex is 10.
Yeah, you just duck easily as this katana swings above your head.
Clawing
Devlin.
myself back, clawing back.
Devlin,
Hello.
you've just pulled yourself out of the earth and you've been like crushed between 2 walls. You're a bit dazed.
Fab. Okay. I want to trap him in the ground.
Roll a wisdom.
I rolled a 15 and my wisdom is 6.
He just gets pulled under the earth, his little head poking out.
Fabulous.
Still just that mocking smile.
Now I want to stab him in the face.
Okay, roll a dex with advantage. Impossible to miss, basically.
I rolled an 8 first and my dex is 11.
Oh,
And then I rolled an 18.
Nice. You definitely hit that second time. Your spear does 1 damage, I believe, so he takes a wound. Okay. His turn. He is pinned, so he loses 1 AP. As he pulls himself out of the ground, he's going to try and triple strike you. Your dex is what, sorry?
11.
Misses the first one, absolutely whiffs the first one, and falls before your feet, dropping the spear.
What?
Yeah, he whiffed it with 1 there. Lulan.
Oh, sorry. Right, where am I? What's happened?
You're pinned against the tree. You're the real version. You've lost 1 blood clone. You've got 3 more, and you've taken a wound from being thrown into the wall of the tree as she's biting at you.
Lovely. Can my blood clones attack her from the back first?
Yep.
With just basic attacks.
Yeah. So roll 3 dex now.
19, 12, 16.
Okay, that's 3 hits. And now, correct me if I'm wrong, but in this form, you gain a bonus health pool. Yes.
I don't know, you never actually sent me anything.
Oh, alright. Well, you're supposed to have like +5 to every stat except perception, which you go down to 0.
I thought from what I remember, it was only strength and dex.
Yeah, because you.
I didn't know.
Yeah, it's strength and dex because you don't get wisdom, and you do get 5 plus constitution.
Okay.
So that would be.
But it wasn't fully formed, so I can't remember
Yeah.
if it was 5 yet, or whether if it was only 2 or 3.
No, you just can't. You have to roll every turn to see if you attack allies or not. But because there's no allies for it, so you do. It's got no armor at this point, so it takes 3 wounds. Taking it down to that. Cool. What are you gonna do next?
And then I would like to use. Also, is it bleeding? Like, is it normal blood or?
No blood at all.
Okay, great. Can't do that.
Not in this mode, anyway.
Then can I? Sorry. Well, I'm assuming my charisma's higher than its, considering. Actually, no. Fuck it. It's probably not gonna work. I guess I'll just try and. How's it got me pinned?
Against the tree. It like rugby tackled you into the tree and it's like trying to bite and slash you.
Can I kind of want to kick it away from me, but also I don't feel like that's okay. I don't feel like that's gonna work.
Out grapple it.
Oh god, what was my strength? Okay.
Rolled exceptionally poorly.
13. My strength is 8.
Okay, I mean you literally had to roll a 1 to fuck this up because I rolled a 2. So.
Oh. Okay. Do I succeed then?
I don't know, I'm waiting for you to roll your dice. You
I
have to roll
did, I
anything
said-
but a 1. Oh,
I
did you say
said
anything?
I thought I said 13.
Oh, it must have cut out. 13, you kick her off, she's like a wild beast, slashing around. I think you got 1 AP.
I guess I want to do another flurry of attacks.
Yeah. Just 2 basics.
Yeah.
Roll
I mean,
two,
there's no cooldown on triple strike, but yeah, I'll just use normal.
do you want to use triple strike or that?
Well, I kind of want to use triple strike again.
Alright, roll 3 dex for me.
10, 17, and 6.
6, okay, so you missed 1.
Yeah.
Takes 2 wounds. You're like slashing at it, it's like blood is just sticking to it and then not pouring out there while it's this white mode. It lets out this like roar and is going to slash wildly, missing 1 clone, slash wildly with its second hand, missing the same clone, slashes at you, hits you. You're like staggered. Take a roll an armor save. There's no way to dodge when it's in this form.
Is it it's a 12, right?
Yeah, D12, and you need 7 or below.
Yeah, let me just find my D12. Is this the D12? Yes, it is. I got 6.
Yeah, your armor tanks it. It's gonna slash you again. It hits you again. Roll another armor save.
It is a 9 this time.
You take 1 wound, taking you down to 8.
Hmm.
Okay. Voltrim.
So
Let Chess finish. What was it, Chess?
I just want to make sure that none of my. So I've still got 3 blood clones in me, yeah?
Yep. The other
Okay,
clone
cool.
just dodged it.
Cool. Thank you.
Voltrim.
Okay, so last time, remember, I got slammed into the ground, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Your ult, I believe, disappears before your eyes.
Yeah, it would go. And I've got 2 axes in my chest, and is the other Voltrim on top of me?
They'll disappear as well.
Okay. So the other Voltrim's on top of me?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I remember you saying his left arm was, like, a little loose?
Yeah, it's a little loose.
Little wobbly? Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to take the Elding Axe,
Yeah.
and maybe not holding it at, like, the end of the handle, but right near the blade part. I want to slam that into his left shoulder, or into the loose part where it looks like it's a little weak.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do is like a melee attack.
Roll a strength with disadvantage because he's on top of you.
Okay. 19. 18. 18
Nice.
is the lowest.
Yeah. You like dig into it. There's no armor where you hit, so it's soft tissue damage.
Okay, and then I want to leave the axe there, and I want to try and lever his arm off. Just pop it.
Roll a
Pop it
strength
clean
with
off.
disadvantage.
Okay. 15. That's cocked. 16. Lowest 15.
You rend and pull, and its arm like comes off. The chunk of armor, the gauntlet
Damn.
falling to the floor as blood pulls out, and it takes a critical amount of damage.
Okay. How much? I want to try and keep track of it myself if possible.
He is on 6 health.
Okay, so took 3. Nice. Okay. That's 2 actions.
Picking you up by the neck, he lifts you up and uses power bomb. He grabs you, jumps into the air, turns you around, and slams you headfirst into the floor.
Void walk.
That is an AP.
Oh, okay. It's a reaction as well. I'll happily lose the reaction for next turn.
Okay, fine. Void walk. Just before you hit the floor, you go through him and roll backwards, but this massive massive floor explosion happens, and the island is no more.
Oof.
He looks at you, and as you reappear, you stumble, and he summons the Elding Axe and then throws it at you.
Okay.
Imbued with lightning. You can't.
That's got a cooldown.
Yes, but that was Aegis's axes he threw at you, not his.
What? When did he get? Oh, yeah, he altered too. Okay.
Yeah. You
no
cannot
armor
dodge it.
save. No.
And no armor save, so you take 1 wound.
Okay.
Bringing you down to
9.
9. Reiner,
Hi!
what would you like to do?
Well, how did he end the ult? Because you kind of ended with damage.
Yeah.
You didn't end if he
he
went
dashed
through.
backwards and just fired an arrow at you, but it missed.
Okay. Oh fuck! They can't change my plan now.
He's not that far away. He's about a short distance away.
Can I dash to him and do something with that?
Your wing kick, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was planning to do that, but I was planning to get close and then wind kick him for 1 AP. Is that possible?
Okay, roll a d20 for me.
3.
Never mind. What were you going to do? Have you got wind dash? Did we give that to you? Quick walk, or whatever it's called.
No, we only gave me force push, which I don't know if you know about yet. Well, if you remember.
Force push.
Okay.
Then in which case you'll have to run towards him with an AP.
Fuck, I don't know if you allow me to do this. But can I use my ultimate, dash to him,
With the ult, yeah.
yeah, and then with the second part of the ult, instead of dashing to another location, can I try and disarm him? Or take his... Oh, okay, so basically, because he just shot the bow, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's holding the bow.
Okay, so can I dash to him, take his sword, and then ult with both swords?
It will be tricky. So the choice is
I would
yours.
allow that being 2 AP as well.
Yeah, that would be 2 AP. First of all, you need to see if you can out-grapple his sword.
Well, no, because his sword's in his sheath because he just shot the bow.
You're running to him, so he's gonna have.
Well, no,
a
because I'm gonna ult. So the ult is a dash. But then the first part of my ult would be to take his. So I'll basically be losing a damage, 1 damage, to do an ult.
Okay, you'll land your ult without fail. However, you'll have to roll a dex to see if you can grab the sword.
I'll allow that.
Okay, so you ult, you're flying towards him, you slash at him, doing the 6 damage or whatever it was. Now roll a dex, see if you can grab that
19.
sword. Okay, you get his sword. You unsheath the blade, you notice in the moment that it's hit him, how much damage was it? 6?
Well, if it is 6 straight up damage, then he's dead because it's 4 out of 8.
Yeah, that's what the armor saves, hold on. It's a wound. It's a save. That's a wound. It's a wound. He takes 3 wounds. And you now have his sword.
Okay, can I attack with both swords?
Yes. So roll 2 dex.
13 and a 2.
13 and a 2. Okay, so the 13 is going to hit, the 2 won't. Roll a d6 first.
5.
Okay, he is knocked up by a... At the end of your attack, he's knocked up, and you get a free range shot at him. He's knocked up by a tornado.
Okay, I'll take the free range. Ooh.
So roll dex.
Range shot, right? So it can be any range shot.
It's gonna be just a basic. It is just a basic. That's your passive. Whenever you knock
Alright,
someone
okay,
up.
that's fine. Yeah, I'll shoot him. I was gonna use fucking Wind Slash with both.
Impossible.
Both of the
to miss.
swords. That's
And he takes a wound, so he fails his armor roll. He's looking a bit peaky. He loses an AP as the wind dissipates, and he hits the floor in front of you. And he's got like an arrow protruding out of him. His sword's missing. He's staring at you like you see the tendrils of his mouth slowly coming undone, and he draws his bow and just goes and fires all these arrows into the air. They seem to just disappear in the clouds, and suddenly around you is like these arrows form a circle around you, and he's just keeps firing these arrows in the air.
Have I still got an AP?
No, you're out of AP.
Okay, so I'm just kind of stuck in the circle. Can I do anything?
You can roll an armor save for this turn.
Okay, I'll roll an armor save as that's the only thing I can do.
D12.
7.
You take 1 wound.
Oof. So he's on 0
1.
out of 8.
No, he's on 1 health.
You said he took 3 damage, and then he took a damage to the bow, so he's on 0.
Yeah. So no, he was on 5, then he took 3, and then he took 1. So now he's
No, he's on 4.
No, he was on 5. I've got it here. He was on 5 out of 9. Then you hit him with.
Oh,
your
9. It's out of 8.
No, his is out of 9.
So he's got 1 extra one than us.
Yeah, because you ate the sausage. You ate from Bob's.
He wouldn't have got that, would he?
He definitely did.
He had everything you had when you entered the room, Max.
But I started on 8.
When you ate the sausage, you were on the stairs, if you remember correctly. So he started on full health, +1.
Okay, so okay. So he's on 1 out of 8.
Yeah.
And I'm also on 1 out of 8.
Yes.
Okay.
It's literally
Interesting.
neck and neck. Freya, before you is a slightly burned and crispy white knight that is like floating in the air. Its wings going, letting off little sparks of fire here and there. The tree is completely gone and burnt to a crisp. It's holding this burning white blade, white hot, like even you're sweating a bit.
Fabulous. Well, I guess there's only one other way is to also use the Sword of Solace. I'm not going to be able to get her from down here, am I?
It's true, yeah, very true. You got your high AR, and that's why I'm in range now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So wait. So the tree's gone now, clear.
Yeah, everything. You're just in an empty dome, basically, surrounded by white and blue flame.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to use the Sword of Solace.
The white knight of Solace emerges from your flesh as you you ascend. Your wings grow out, and you pull from your back this handle that becomes this ignited blade.
Okay. Yeah, we both
Change up the
just
music a bit.
we just both floating in the air now.
Yeah. I imagine you're like flying, smashing, and slicing at one another over and over again.
Okay. Can I don't have anything on my Sword of Solace because
So
it was just
Yeah, Sword of Solace. It's very good point. There's a lot of things that I failed to do prior to
yeah,
But
clearly.
it was a very impromptu session. So Sword of Solace, you get a different moveset. So you'll have, and I'll send it to you. Hold on.
Yes, please, because I'm currently just floating in the air with a big sword.
These are all wisdom rolls, by the way. Can't spell. Oh fuck, I was gonna send you one more, sorry.
Sorry, guys.
It's alright.
Alex, I've got to go.
Oh, bud.
I know.
Okay. Okay.
Are you able to come back later?
In like 2 hours, yeah.
So what we can do is pause it here then.
Yeah, we could pause it here. That
Right,
might also be good because then I can understand my
Yeah.
other role a little bit better.
Yeah, I didn't actually lost track of time completely there.
Yeah, I didn't realise it's 6 o'clock.
I was in the goddamn zone. I'll tell you that much.
It was really fun, that's
Yeah,
why.
it's really cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we'll pause it there then. It's on Freya's turn. So Freya, will you take note? You've just altered your swan.
Okay, I'll just turn it.
And I'll talk to you about that in person.
Yeah.
Can you also send me the details of my set of that ult
Demon
as well
ult.
for me?
Yeah.
Because I tried looking for it, but I have no information anywhere.
Yes, I will. I'll do that.
Thank you.
If you're throwing out alt information, just whatever we decided on my other one would be
Which
sweet.
you haven't unlocked yet.
But
Oh,
forget
folks,
that.
I've got to run.
Yeah,
no
no
worries.
worries.
Bye, love you.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
We will. Is everyone okay to play later today? Right? Or
Uh,
is that no?
no, I think
Probably
my
not.
brain will be tapped out. We'll
Okay.
have to pick up next week. I think.
Does
by the
Adam
time
know
we're,
that? Oh.
You sure
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
do like an hour just to finish the fight? So I reckon we're quite close to finishing.
I don't think we are.
No. I don't
Wow.
know.
Yeah, by Alex's, yeah. You are.
There's a bit more to come, so it might be worth just fleshing out one small session next week.
Yeah, I'd rather not rush it because it's quite good at the moment.
Yeah, because
Today was supposed to not leave me on a
Boring.
cliffhanger.
you love cliffhangers though. Yeah, I think it'll benefit from one solid session.
Okay. Well, if it is the official end of today, then what was your favourite part, so Adam can know when he rewatches
Oh,
it?
okay. Reiner's neck and neck's quite cool. I didn't expect, like, because the whole point of this for me is to like play as you guys, fight you, and you guys can like see and attune where your like weaknesses are and combos and stuff like that.
Just
So-
remember that my neck and neck came from rolling a D12 instead of a D20.
Yeah, but I think it's very Reiner to be neck and neck with yourself.
I had under the fucking. I was winning so much by like 2 points, and then
Yeah.
fucking just
Yeah, so that's pretty fucking intense. Devlan's noticed something.
Has he?
Yeah, he's cottoned on to something. Voltron was about to notice something and then didn't. So this is, it's an interesting one.
Oh, great. Now we got to rewatch it back and try and figure
Yeah.
out. what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. I thought that for a second, I thought there was something to do with the tree, and then you're like, tree gets blown away on fire. And I was like,
That's why I loved Angel's like, yeah, just whips the tree.
fuck.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah, tree has
hit in the
nothing.
back immediately.
That just really
Slapped.
fucked me up. I had to claw
Yeah.
my way back to standing chance.
Yeah, very, very good using your clone. I thought you were going to use your phantom or your mirror image clone thingy to do a distraction, like do the charisma star jumps.
Right.
And I was like, you're going to have to roll real fucking hard because he's looking at you on the floor. But you ignited it straight away. Yeah, which I didn't expect. Lulan immediately going for the clonal. I was tempted to clonal as well, but then I was like, that was just going to be like so many rolls. 8 Lulans just beating the shit out of each other in a very small room was going to take forever. So I was like, you know what, I'll spice it up and change that up a little bit.
I know, I was counting on it.
So one thing in that demon form, or half demon form, your clone can't use blood magic. So Imra itself. So she's pure strength and brutality alone. But the biggest like perk of that is ignore pain. So like an unstoppable force, effectively, until it's well and truly completely stopped.
That's a lot of favourite parts. Shows it was a
Yeah.
good session.
Oh, good session.
What do you guys think of like the distorted dreams?
Yeah, I think it's good. I like this. I think it's. Oh,
Sorry, go on, Chess.
I just thought, because you took everyone else back to their past, I thought you would have brought in like me in a tube or something like that. I was like, oh,
we've done that a couple times, so I wanted.
not
everyone-
that I can't remember that, and also not everyone I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah.
Not everyone went back to their past per se, but like a vision of something.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
said to Adam, because me and Adam were talking about, I was like, it was something personal. Like, it doesn't have to be like in the past. It was something personal to everyone.
Yeah, Adams
Agreed.
definitely wasn't the past. Adams was more so the
Yeah, that's what I mean. It wasn't like in the past. It was something personal. So then I also, actually, I'm not going to say.
I like to think of
Mm.
Varian.
I liked it. I thought it was very
Garian, sorry, beating the shit out of other Garian right about now.
just basic attacks.
Yeah.
Violence on the sword.
Oh yeah, true. They both have a blade.
Yeah.
A special
but-
blade.
Yeah. Well, untampered, unsolved.
Go on, Garian.
It's just like the entire time just wailing on himself. Yeah, so actually one highlight as well is Devlin falling asleep and then just Angel dragging him like
Yeah.
over his shoulder on a chain. Just
That's what I mean. It would have been so funny if like one of us just like.
Knows.
That's what I mean. Like, would have just turned up in the void and just seen Angel just smacking Deadman and be like, what?
I wasn't punching him. I was slapping
I
him.
know, but like smacking him, like you just turn. Someone walks into the same kind of void as you and just sees you smacking Deadman.
It's not what it looks like.
I genuinely was hoping you were just going to watch him sink and be like, oh, like, I'm too tired. I've just been dragging. You're just like, huh, that's
No,
happening.
I did
No,
worse.
he did say.
Knows he's still sinking. Quick, whip out my rapier.
He did say it was like you go.
I'm trying to get you out.
He did say he was like you go first because I'm the chosen one. He was
Yeah,
like,
lifted him up.
you go, you test the waters and then I'll come in.
Can you imagine it being the other way around though, and Devlin was dragging Angel?
I don't
Yeah.
think you would have
It would
bothered.
have been hard enough before he'd even started weighing more.
I would not have tried to drag him. I would have just sat down and sparked up.
You're
Right,
That'd be great.
let's sit here until he wakes up now.
you're sitting on Angel's chest as he slowly sinks. You're like,
Shit.
Hell,
yeah. What was everyone else's highlights then?
I'm just really enjoying this kind of fight because we've not done something like this. It's normally walk in a room, big bad boss, and then fight. Like this is quite a new thing, so I'm quite enjoying it.
Yeah.
But
I
that,
enjoyed the memory part. I thought that was
Yeah,
quite
definitely.
good. The whole Inception type thing.
Getting
I was
philosophy
tempted.
thrown at me, and I was like, shit.
Oh fuck! I didn't roll for this. I did think on yours, Reiner, that the fish were going to be your companions, but then I was like, no, I think it's better if like you're not fishing them out. They're trying to help you instead.
Yeah, that would have been quite weird. That
Yeah, looking down, it's just like miniature Angel.
like Devon's face.
Yeah.
I hate stairs, and now I hate them even more. We shouldn't have gone down them. We should just avoid them from now on.
Yeah. To be fair though,
main mission, go downstairs. Nope, see you later.
Yeah,
a ladder though.
Oh,
Sign me up.
Yeah, any day.
Staircase.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
staircase.
Rooftop. Fuck yeah, easy.
Did you think
Yeah,
I was
ain't-
gonna jump
Angel
off that
resisting.
building?
I knew
I
as
saw
soon
that
as you
one,
said
yeah.
you were gonna walk up the top, I was like, "Fucking Assassin's Creed, here we go."
I was just gonna
Angel,
not even try and land in hay. I was gonna try and wake myself up.
You did resist though the voice.
Did that help at all?
Well, I mean, it was going to end up in this room anyway, but you just were more aware.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been. Maybe you would have taken some fear or emotional damage, but
All right.
I think you knew who that was anyway.
Yeah. It was a lie.
It was all a lie.
Goddamn lie.
Well, I still thought this might be a dream until I got sliced to shit, and I'm like, oh, okay, now it's a fight to the death.
Devlin walking in, eating someone's food immediately, spitting out maggots, sitting down, and then drinking. Like, does not learn.
He's just up for anything.
Yeah,
It's an adventure.
he's one with the times.
It is an adventure, Dad.
Oh,
So much
Right.
more interesting than scouting for Dundarian winters.
Yeah.
that's true.
Bane Tunridge, you mean?
Sure.
Oh. Okay.
Well, we'll let you go. Well, now I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. I thought I was going to
Well,
be
I was
playing
going to
this.
say, I'll be playing some games later anyway, if you guys are up for some bug hunting or something.
Oh, you know me, I love killing bugs.
Kill him, Bob.
What is this? Is it just like because
The Starship
Oh,
Troopers.
Yeah, I know it's Starship,
I
whatever
reckon
it's
you
called.
probably have fun, Lauren. I think.
Yeah, but like, I'll ask Alex how was games when he comes off with you guys. I was like, yeah, I went building, and then we did this, and then we went off and got this, and then
Mega
someone
base.
died, and then like I made a base, and then we were shooting bugs, and I'm just like, what?
That's what happened.
When
it's
Tom
just
described it
sick.
to me earlier, I just imagined it as that. Did anyone watch that episode in Black Mirror? Well, oh, not Black
I haven't
Mirror.
seen that
Love, something and robots. And it was an episode about bugs, and it was humanity, and there were farmers, and they were trying to like.
yeah.
Bugs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
just-
very similar to that.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it reminds me of that. That's
Okay.
exactly what I imagined when it got described to me.
You guys have had the weirdest games.
I mean, I
Okay.
like how you're like, oh, what? People shooting bugs? And then your dream, you tell me about your dreams every day. And it's like, I saved Selena Gomez on a train.
saved
and
Selena
she bought me a
Gomez last
cocktail."
night on a train, and then she rewarded me with a cocktail. Just
The
saying.
moment
From
Lauren
what?
starts talking about her
Right.
goddamn dreams, I'm like, oh,
It's because
God.
I actually remember
go.
all my dreams, like all of them. Always remember them when I cut, and then I tell Alex, and he's like, "What?" And Alex obviously doesn't remember anything. So,
Yeah, my dreams are just like,
although sometimes they're really detailed, aren't they? They're like really weird.
well, my night terrors.
No, my ones.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
how you
yours.
came up with this episode.
Oh, I'm definitely going to do that on my friends.
Yeah, you woke up like, wow, great.
That's such a good idea.
Let's terror someone else.
But yeah, I'm up for some bug killing. I'll be probably back in like an hour, to be fair. You want to kill some bugs?
Oh,
Or do you want to huff some blue? Let's be
Oh,
honest. Yeah,
oh.
that's what I goddamn thought.
Hey, just pop.
That guy just loves
Goddamn
huffing
blue
blue.
huffer.
Blue.
He's huffing blue right now.
Yes,
yeah, alright.
Gucci. Yeah.
Go finish dinner and we'll take Fudge out. I'll be back in an hour, guys.
All right.
See you in a bit.
Okay, catch you
See ya.
later. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.